Hello Virgo, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Virgo in your sun, moon, rising, or other placements on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are also for you. And today, Virgo, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what may be possibly unfolding for you in the month of September, using both charm casting as well as tarot. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All links are down below. Virgo, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what may be possibly unfolding for you using this casting mat. Wherever the charms fall on this mat, I will be channeling messages specifically in that area. I will also follow it up with tarot, all right? So, of course, I'm not going to take a look at the charms. And I'm just going to take my little spoon here. And, all right. So, Virgo, wherever the charms fall, that's what I'm going to be channeling. If it falls outside of the mat, then I will not be channeling messages for that specific charm. All right, so what do we have here falling on the outskirts? We have pyrite crystal. That one was off the mat. All right, so let's take a look here at what's coming through for you possibly here in the month of September. Now, in the first row, we don't have any charms that landed in any area there, but the second row we do. And what's interesting is that this charm, not only did it fall one part of it, or I should say half of it, fell on the message from the divine, and then the other part of the monkey, which, by the way, that is a monkey there, is message from the soul. All right, so it's right here on this line, teetering on both of these areas. Now, the monkey is in its reverse. It's not on its upright position, because we see the back of the monkey here. All right, so I'll show you that, and then I'll flip it over so you could see. Here you would be able to see the face and the outline of the face. But because it's in the reverse here, there's this energy that's coming, message from the divine. Monkeys are very much community-oriented animals, okay? They're very much bonded to their community of monkeys and family, all right? So symbolically here, this may be unfolding for you here in the month of September, this sense of reminding you that support, maybe support from your friends, family, loved ones, maybe support here from your higher self, your guardian angel, the universe, the creator, maybe something that you can allow yourself to be closer with, like whether it's a spiritual community or whether it's your earthly friends, family, and loved ones. The message from the divine is this energy here about solitude or kind of withdrawing, in this energy of like withdrawal or isolation. And I feel it's something that is like being chosen rather than something that's happening. So there may be a situation, circumstance, or an event in the month of September where you may feel a little bit more contemplative, more reflective, more wanting to kind of be on your own, or just, you know, not interact as much as perhaps you did before with friends, family, and loved ones. I do feel that this sense of kind of like isolation, withdrawal, or solitude is something that you're choosing. It could be because you could be disconnecting from places, people, environments that no longer feel comfortable to you, or that you feel that there is this kind of energy here in September where you just want to regroup, And perhaps here, this sense of selective isolation or selective kind of withdrawal is something that's coming through here with this monkey in its reverse position. Now, of course, I'm going to follow that up with more messages here. Whoa, you have here the Five of Wands. Interesting. Validation confirmation there with the Five of Wands. There may be something coming up in the month of September where there may be a situation, circumstance, or event, or a connection with someone where you feel that it is tense. Now, this could be an external obstacle, conflict, or tension, or it could be an internal conflict or tension. Okay, so the Five of Wands is this energy here reminding you that this either external or internal struggle or conflict, you may need time to reflect and be able to ground yourself in order for you to manage this Five of Wands energy. Now, what's also interesting is that you have message from the soul. And again, this monkey is on its reverse side, which means that your soul, your inner oracle, your inner knowing, you may want to, or you may be choosing to withdraw yourself from an external situation, circumstance, or event, or need some time to process whatever this Five of Wands may be possibly indicating for you here in the month of September. If this is something you already went through, then this monkey on the reverse on message from the divine and message from your soul is kind of in a way reminding you here that you may need to take more time due to this internal or external conflict. If you haven't gone through this yet, or if it doesn't resonate right now at the time that you're watching this, it might resonate later on. All right, let's take a look at the 1, 2, 3, 4th row here. And you have here message from subconscious. Very interesting. You're getting a lot message from the divine, message from the soul, message from the subconscious. Now, here we have the letter D. I'm also getting here the letter A, the letter D, the letter Z, the letter C, and the letter L. Now, those letters that I just channeled here may be very much connected to either a person, a situation, circumstance, event. This could be the first initial or last initial of someone's first, middle, or last name. Or this could be connected here to a word or a concept. Because this says message from subconscious, I am getting this intuitive hit to pay attention to your dreams, okay? Pay attention to your dreams in the month of September, because there may be here a message from the divine, a message from your soul, or maybe messages from loved ones who have crossed over. What I'm also getting here with the with the letter, I don't know why I said that, I just channeled little. I don't know what that may mean for some of you, but it's interesting because this is capital, the capital D. It's not a lowercase d, but all right. I'm getting here a message from the subconscious with the letter D. Dare to allow yourself to unlock whatever it is that you're intuitively feeling like you need to process or that you need to reflect upon, okay? So let's take a look here at what else is coming through with the tarot deck. Oops, something flipped over. Let's see what flipped over here for you. Virgo, you have the Emperor, okay? The Emperor ruled by Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or fire signs, and so is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor here is an energy of confidence, of being able to manage a situation, a circumstance, an event, to, in a way, structure, create organization. And maybe here the message from the from your subconscious here is to no longer delay or procrastinate in regards to, let's say, and this is just an example, like picking up your home, a project that you've been meaning to get to but you haven't, something that you've put off, and there may be some subconscious resistance in either beginning, continuing, or completing some sort of task. And here the Emperor is here to remind you that you, with your ability to be proactive, your ability to be practical and focused mindset, you'll be able to deliver or make sure that something gets completed, or that the procrastination, which has perhaps delayed you in some area of your life, you now, with this Emperor energy here in the month of September, it's more you taking charge of whatever this is, or better managing the delays as well. Okay. All right, as we move along on this row, we have here what I'm attracting. So what potentially you may be attracting in the month of September. Now, you do have another letter here, and I'm getting, by the way, it's on the reverse, which is interesting because then I'm able to see more letters within it, but it is the letter L. So I'm getting the letter L, the letter G, the letter L, the letter G, the letter J, and I'm also getting the letter E. I don't know if I said that already. So there may be either that may be either the initial of someone's first or middle or last name, either the beginning letter or the ending letter. This could also be connected to a word or a concept here that may be important in the month of November. So what you may be attracting here is adding light to whatever it is that this possible conflict, whether it's external or internal, or a possible delay here in something. And it could be that you've been asking, wishing, hoping, and desiring, asking for something, and from the divine, from the universe, okay, whichever your religious or spiritual beliefs may be, and something may be delayed. So you may feel like you're being ignored, but on the contrary, it's just coming in a little later. Okay, so there's this sense of like it's up and coming. It just might need a little bit more time. And I'm hearing better late than never. So there you go. Also here, what I'm attracting, I'm also getting light. So light is very much connected to illumination, to clarity, to being able to see something, to, in a way, move away from illusions or storylines that we're creating. I'm also picking up here that you're going to be able, because I'm getting here light detector, you're going to be able to see through someone's motives or someone's excuses, or maybe even lack of transparency here. All right, so there could be something coming up, and so then what you're attracting is your ability to see through that. I'm also getting here, especially if you are manifesting here, I'm getting that, you know, you've put this kind of like prayer or manifestation in the hands of the creator, and you're also co-creating here, which is the reason why I was seeing the big letter G, like God, for example. Doesn't have to be God, but like God, creator, the universe. So, you know, the universe is listening. Again, with the letter L, the universe is listening. If you feel like your manifestations aren't coming soon enough, just know that they will be coming in. Some of you may be seeing some sort of manifestation slowly but surely improving. You may be seeing an improvement in something. You may start seeing movement in something, especially because the Emperor is ruled by Aries, and Aries is a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are fire signs, and fire signs are all about being proactive and being, like moving things along. So I do feel that you are attracting here this sense of like moving things along. All right. So things are going to move along sooner or later. And for some of you, you may be attracting a position, a higher position, or climbing up the ladder of success. Remember, the Emperor sits in its throne because it has earned the right to have his own throne. So in due time, I do feel that whatever it is that you're trying to attract here, wow, that's a lot, but we're going to take it. We have here the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Strength card, okay, with attracting. Okay, what are you attracting? So as I was saying here with what I am attracting, Five of Cups, the feeling of loss, maybe even the feeling of abandonment or isolation. Five of Pentacles, the loss of something important or valuable. And this may either be something that may have happened in the past or recent past, or maybe coming up for you in the month of September. Now, what's interesting is that you have the number 5-5. Remember, I said a little while ago that I was feeling this co-creation energy between you and the universe, you and your higher self, or you and your spiritual or religious beliefs. So 5-5 could be a sign, symbol, synchronicity here, angel numbers coming through for you. Now remember, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. And if we take away that 0, I don't know where to put it here. Okay, I'll put it over here. When we take away the 0 of the number 10, we get the number 1. So even if you may feel, or you may have felt, whether you are at the beginning, middle, or the tail end of this Five of Wands energy, the Five of Cups, that feeling of emotional loss, with the feeling of this energy here, that it's like you feel like you've lost something, or something is delayed, or you've been abandoned. It could even be something like health issues also. Maybe you've been feeling like you're lagging with the letter L, like you're lagging, like you just don't have as much energy. This here is going to turn itself around, because you do have here the Strength card, which, as I said when I was talking about the Emperor, is also a fire energy. Why? Well, because Leo rules the Strength card in tarot. So again, you're getting that yang energy here in the month of September. So you connecting with your emotional strength, mental strength, physical strength, energetic strength, and spiritual strength, you're going to be able to overcome this Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, along with the Five of Wands. So you have 5-5-5. Validation, confirmation on how sign, symbol, synchronicities here may be coming through for you, again, with whatever it is that you're attracting. So if something feels like it's not moving quick enough, or that there may be a little bit difficulty or kind of a slow energy, this is saying hang on, be patient. For others of you, you're going to start seeing something blossom and bloom here. With the Strength card in tarot, you're going to be able to manage, to tame. That is why there is a lion there, because this, now in this deck, this is more contemporary, but in the traditional deck, you see someone kind of passively petting or pacifying the lion. And that, in it and of itself, is a symbolic gesture of taming or managing a situation that may be symbolized by the lion, and you taking your time, patience, and, you know, just being nice and easy, handling the situation in a very, you know, what I'm hearing here is you, oh, that saying, I'm hearing it, okay. It's the, you attract more bees with honey than with vinegar. So that's the energy here. You are able to kind of pacify a situation, or again, lean on your emotional, mental, energetic, you know, physical or spiritual strength here to be able to bypass or overcome whatever obstacles were connected to this reading beforehand, before September, or something that may be coming in the month of September. But I feel you're going to be fine. You have two major arcanas here, which is a very positive energy here. Major arcanas are an energy that's longer lasting. So this is telling me here with the Emperor and with the Strength, or the Strength card, you have the tenacity, the focus, and that yang energy of being proactive to push yourself past whatever delays, challenges, or obstacles either may be coming up in September, or are, in a way, the dust is settling from that period or from that time frame when those situations, circumstances, or events may have happened in the past or recent past. Now, let's take a look here at the next charm, and it says message about home, and you have here Aquarius. Now, when I flip over Aquarius, it says friendly. So let me bring that a little closer here so you guys can see it. So we have the Aquarius symbol here, and behind Aquarius it says friendly. So I feel here that in the month of September, if this tension, and again, this is just, it is a collective reading, so I have to give you the message that's coming in. It might not resonate with everyone. But if you have been having some sort of difficulty in your domestic scene, your home, your family life, okay, some sort of loss, some sort of feeling some sense of abandonment, or something having to do with challenges and delays, or whether that's external or internal conflict. Here with Aquarius, I feel that there's this energy here, which is interesting because the star in tarot, is ruled by Aquarius. So I'm getting this sense of being friendly, of healing, of renewal, which is very much connected to Aquarius. The Aquarius card in tarot, when we're talking about major arcana, is the star card, okay? So there may be some sort of healing, there may be some sort of apology, there may be a reconciliation, a reunion, or gaining a perspective here in regards to your family, your home, or places that are or feel like home. So if it's not your physical home, it may be a place that you also feel like home, or that is connected here to feelings of home, feeling comfortable. It might even be someone else's home, like a family member or something like that. But Aquarius is coming in regards to this message of home. With Aquarius energy, I'm also again, I don't know what I would say gaining, but I don't know, maybe you're going to be gaining an insight here about something. It's about the public eye or the spotlight. So there may be here some sense of illumination, or being able to see something that perhaps you didn't see before. And in the month of September, Aquarius is coming in, or the energy of this element here is coming through here to kind of like bring something to your attention. Of course, we're going to add more messages to that and see what else is coming through here for you, Virgo. Virgo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Happy birthday, Virgo, because I know this is your birthday month here. So Happy birthday and many celebrations to you. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. Message about the home. What are some more details here connected to messages about the home for Virgo? You have here the King of Wands. Your ability to be in a leader mindset, your ability to stay confident and to be able to see the direction of where you want to move towards, whether it's creativity, whether it's that you're going to make a bold move in connection to home, your domestic life, family, or like physically your apartment or your home, your house, okay? But the King of Wands is saying here that in the month of September, and it's so funny because I wanted to say November for whatever reason, so there may be something here connected to message about the home, that not only is it connected now in September, but there's something here that you may see later on in the month of November, okay? So just wanted to give you a heads up with that. But the King of Wands here, you're going to be able to see or resolve or manage something in regards to your home or your domestic life with a sense of confidence, with a sense of kind of like either taking a risk or feeling the passion, the inspiration, the motivation, and the drive to move something in a certain direction or to maybe make up your mind about something. Remember that Aquarius is an air sign. So that being said, ideas that you may have about a home, maybe even ideas of relocation, and that may not be for all of you, but or if it's not the relocation of your home, sometimes I always say that like the place that we work in is like our second home, because sometimes we spend more time at work than at home. So this could also be talking about maybe a job opportunity or work related matters, where there may be this energy here of you either making or moving, making a decision or moving in a direction or in a trajectory that you can either showcase your talent or climb up the ladder of success here with the King of Wands. Remember, the King of Wands has a mastery over the movement of his own passion, drive, and ambition. So again, if there's some ideas that you are thinking, whether it's to buy a home, to rent a home, renovate, whether it's relocation, whether the home is about really work or career, there is something that may possibly be coming in the spotlight. Because remember, Wands energy is fire, and fire allows the sense of being able to see something clearly, right? So the light of the fire. So again, I'm getting that as well. It may be connected to what you're attracting, because you do have the letter L there here with what I'm attracting. And sure enough, you have fire element with the strength card. You have Leo here. You have King of Wands, again, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you have the Emperor here, Aries energy. So a lot of fire here. So there is this energy here of this being proactive or moving past a delay, a challenge, or a situation here. In the last but not least, last area here, you have something I need to experience. Now, what you have here is something I need to experience. The Moon card is in reverse. So something that you may need to experience in the month of September may be very much connected to either your intuition, or it may be connected to some sort of fear or anxiety that you're not wanting to discuss, that you may want to keep to yourself, that you're kind of like in a way like, oh, I don't want to talk about that, I don't want to discuss that. That may be the reason why this came up for you at the top of the reading, message from the divine and message from the soul, with the Five of Wands. And like I said, the monkey kind of in a way turning its back from the message of the divine or the message of the soul. So here, with something that I need to experience, is perhaps being able to allow yourself to release whatever subconscious fears, anxieties that you may have, something that you've been burying, maybe emotionally, maybe you haven't discussed how much something either impacted you in the past or recent past, or may be triggering you in the month of September, or may be impacting you in the I was gonna say number, I don't know what, okay, in the month of September. But here with this moon, crescent moon on the reverse, there is something that needs to be seen that either will be revealed, like I said, with light. And again, these three cards focusing on so much of the fire energy here, that you may make a decision or choose to listen to your passion or your heart's desire here in something. All right, let's get more messages here, more details in regards to something I need to experience. Give me more clarity. All right, and you have here the Ten of Pentacles, something that I need to experience, and you have the beautiful card here of the Ten of Pentacles, and what you may be wanting to experience, or perhaps needing, or maybe possibly experiencing here in September, is long-term stability, okay? Lasting success, foundation, stability, and security in something that is very meaningful to you, okay? Now, it could be connected to work, it could be connected to money, but it also could be connected to something that's not tangible, but is also very valuable, such as time, work, health, things of that nature. So 10 of Pentacles here, a complete, 360 here, a complete circle here. You being able to experience or reap the rewards that you have been putting into something. Now, for some of you, like I said, some of you are going to experiencing some sort of progress, or the reaping of the rewards of something in September. For others of you, it may take some time. If it's not during Virgo season, it will be during Capricorn season, which is at the end of this calendar year. So if it's not Virgo season, it may be Capricorn season, but you are going to experience this beautiful abundance and prosperity here in some way, shape, or form, whether it's tangible or whether it's intangible. That being said, Virgo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you found some value in these messages, and I'll see you soon.